Annie Carpenter is the reason I do yoga. She's what got me into yoga and is who I study with every day, even if I'm away from her or she's traveling. You know, my home practice is totally informed by the foundation that she's given me.
Namaste, yogis. I'm Annie Carpenter, and I have been in love with yoga. It has been truly a sanctuary, a refuge for me since I was a teenager. And it has served many, many different purposes for me over the years. But always it's been a place for me to go, whether it's on my mat or on my meditation cushion, that has brought me a sense of being at home inside. And I just think it's a really powerful, beautiful thing to have a yoga practice, and an incredible honor and privilege to be able to offer that to others.
Annie's training was such a great combination of all the alignment and the focus on the alignment and the humor and the joy and the enjoyment of the whole process as a part of the human process, that it just gave my yoga practice and my appreciation of her in my life and what I wanted to give back that much more color.
So I've created a teacher training program called SmartFLOW Yoga Teacher Training, and I offer it at Exhale in Venice, California, near the beach. It's a beautiful studio, great location. I feel so lucky to be able to work there at Exhale. It's a great studio. And really it's just me putting together all the decades of work I've done, different kinds of yoga, including Ashtanga, lots of years of Ashtanga practice, including time in India with Patabi Joyce. Many years of Iyengar, when I was really interested in the structure of the poses, at which time I was also studying anatomy and kinesiology. And then when I was much younger, I was very involved with Swami Satchidananda, which is a quieter, sweeter practice, much more about the meditation and the community than about kind of the fierceness of the actual practice. And then the last, 5, 6, 7 years, I've really fallen in love with Vipassana meditation. Anyway, all of those forms have come together in my life, in my practice, and I found, I think, a really intelligent way to offer you a program so that you can learn to teach yoga in a very safe and effective way, but more to the point, to really maintain the transformational aspect that yoga can bring to everyone. And part of that is really being interested in the possibility of ongoing inquiry. I think the essential thing of every practice, every day we do, is really, what's up now? What do I need? What will serve me in this practice so that I can continue to evolve and be a positive force on this planet? Right? That's what yoga is really all about.
Did the training and learned so much, and started teaching right away. And I continue to learn from her and grow. And she will be in a room with you and make you feel special. You know, in a room full of 150 people. It's really, it's remarkable. And learning how to sequence and really learn about the body's alignment is smart, and that's why it's called SmartFLOW.
So more than SmartFLOW yoga being just a way to practice on your mat, it's actually a way to live your life. And she's given us all the tools in her teacher training and in her practice, and even when you just talk to her, to live a better life with more compassion and space and ease and love.
So the SmartFLOW Yoga Teacher Training is set up in a series of modules. So that for the 200-hour, the foundational, there are 2 11-day trainings that are divided a couple of months apart. And what it looks like is every morning, 7 to 9, we have the sadhana, the practice. And it's a strong practice, right? There's pranayama to start, a very strong asana practice, which is very specific, right? My background with a lot of anatomy and kinesiology, developmental movement, all that stuff, it translates in you really learning how to look at the structure of the body and how to teach the asanas and know in your own practice what's going on Is this internal rotation? Is this firm? What's the alignment? How do things build from the foundation up to create a really safe, really strong asana practice? Married with the breath, married with your clear intention. So that's the morning. You'll have a little break. And the afternoon, every afternoon we come in approximately 12:30 to 5, and it's hands-on adjustments, and it's the art of sequencing, which is really creative, but real clear, specific ways to create smart sequences. What else do we do? Some anatomy, but the anatomy is not just learn anatomy bone by bone. Anatomy is embedded in the part of the work that we're doing that day. So if we're doing the standing poses, you're going to learn the anatomy of the pelvis, the hip sockets, the sacrum. If we're doing inversions, you're going to learn the anatomy of the shoulder girdle, etc. So it's not just study 2 days of anatomy. It really is helping you understand how the asanas work and what's the best way to put it together. How to look at different types of bodies, different issues in different bodies. We're all different. Find the best way for everybody in your room to do this pose. There's not a perfect pose. How to investigate, how to really explore and find out what's the best way for this person to practice this pose, and how's that going to change in 10 years, and how's that going to change in 20 years. Anyway, on the weekends, we have these great evening practices, Friday, Saturday, Sunday nights, and those are philosophy nights where I talk you through the classic texts. We look at Patanjali Sutras, we look at a couple of the Upanishads, we learn some chants, there's a kirtan evening, and usually on Sunday night there's a restorative practice, which I just love, and you will too, you'll be exhausted. So there's also restorative yoga included. So it's a really intensive, almost like going away to a little ashram, hanging out with all these people who are also committed to SmartFLOW yoga, to being the best yoga teacher they can be, straight 11 days. It's intense, but you'll love it.
Her instruction is just really profound and smart. I mean, there's a reason she calls it SmartFLOW. I mean, it's really, really smart, paying attention to the body, intelligent movement, and she leads you on a journey.
I think it has been an absolutely amazing experience, and I'm happy to be teaching this to others as well.
SmartFLOW yoga for me is a beautiful combination of the study of yoga and the alignment of your body with your life.
You do her training, you learn and understand and are able to really care and nurture your own students.
So if you want to learn how to teach yoga really well, really smart, really safe, and really inspirational, this is the training for you. If you just want to come in and advance your practice to a much deeper, more transformational level, this training is for you. If you love yoga, this training is for you. I love teaching it. I feel like it brings together all of my skills that I've garnered all over the years. And I know that I can help you transform your practice and become a really great teacher. I look forward to seeing you. Namaste.